No money, no love. Meghan sucking Pauper Prince's fortune dry after marrying him. Greetings and a gracious welcome to the World of Royal Staffs channel. As we all know, the couple stepped down from senior royal duties to become financially independent in March of 2020. Since then, they've signed multi-million-dollar deals with streaming giants Netflix and Spotify, and the Duke of Sussex even released a memoir that included a whopping $20 million advance. But let's not get ahead of ourselves, shall we? It seems that journalist Meghan Kelly has warned the couple that their money will dry up in Montecito, as it is one of the priciest neighborhoods in America. Despite their lucrative deals, the Duchess of Sussex has been warned that her money will start to run out. According to Kelly, Meghan is disappointed to realize that Harry doesn't have any money, despite being a prince. It's a shame, really. But it's not just their living expenses that are causing concern. It's said that the couple has been making friends with tech giants and big business people, not celebrities. Why, you may ask? So they can borrow their private jets and Megs can assure herself of being the biggest name in the room at their dinner parties. Desperate much? Meghan will do everything she can before she runs out of money. And while Harry has fame, he doesn't have any money. It's a sad state of affairs, really. Compare them to most people who are worth around the same as Harry and Meghan. They live a very nice life, but they're low-key and fly under the radar. It's a protective measure. There are plenty of understated millionaires out there, you know. It's funny how some people have flown private, maybe twice. Once for business and once for a crazy, once-in-a-lifetime boys' weekend. And it was a super big deal because we didn't really know anyone who had ever done that. Because they are not Harry and Meghan. Oh no. They just have to live in the most expensive community in America and spend their money like it's going out of style. Personally, I think they need a reality check. Once you've spent a few million on a house, it's pretty damn nice and does the job you need in relative, private, safe luxury. I struggle to see the need to spend $20 million so you can have 20 more rooms you don't use and a gift-wrapping wing. I mean, they are certainly not living the HM lifestyle, are they? It's surprising to note how many of these celebrity people live way above their means, when they could just scale it back and never worry about money again. I don't get why you would put yourself under that pressure. Honestly, I don't really understand obscene displays of wealth. Once you've spent a few million on a house, it's pretty damn nice and does the job you need in relative, private, safe luxury. But oh no, not for Harry and Meghan. They have to spend $20 million so they can have 20 more rooms they don't even use and a gift-wrapping wing. I mean, seriously, what a joke. And now, it all makes sense how she's pimped him out to write the memoir. Maybe she didn't like how the PR tour went, but she needed that money. You got a $20 million advance on spare and she's crying all the way to the bank now because they got the $100 million Netflix deal, they got $50 million Spotify deal. But mark my words, because she's going to blow through that in about 2 years in Montecito, which is one of the most expensive communities in America. That's not enough dough to be riding private all the time, which they want to do. Let's talk about Meghan's father, Thomas Markle, for a minute. We know he won the lottery and blew it all on Meghan, and now he's dead-ass broke living in Mexico and sick as a dog. Harry married someone who did that to her father. Meghan never owned property before Montecito. She burned through it as fast as it came in, buying memberships to Soho House and paying for PR. You only need to know that Thomas Sam have now said that was a #fake news story they made up. He never won the lottery. But he did make about $250 a year before he retired. He had plenty of money. Look at Harry and Meghan. We can't help but wonder how they're living their lives now. They've been told before to tone it down a notch, and it seems like they're not listening. They've just bought an £11 million house in Montecito, California, and their future source of income remains unclear. What's even more concerning is that Harry has admitted to being cut off from his family and only signed deals with Spotify and Netflix to afford security. The fact that those multi-year deals they've signed have been gross sums that don't account for production costs and other expenses. And with a bill of $2 million at Sunshine Sachs still outstanding, it's safe to say that they're not exactly rolling in cash. But they're still spending as if they are. Their expenses are astronomical. They've got security costs of $3 to $6 million, PR expenses of $2 to $4 million, and staff expenses for both Archewell and their home that total $3 million. And that's not even including their mortgage and utilities, travel, vehicles, living expenses, and Ms. Todger's clothes. It's like they're living in a fantasy world where money grows on trees. They're just like those athletes, actors, singers, and rappers who blow their money on mansions, Bentleys, and jewelry, thinking it will always be like that. But as we've seen time and time again, they're a one-hit or one-season wonder, and their hit is Trash the BRF, that's all they have. I can't help but think of Sherman McCoy in Bonfire of the Vanities. He made huge money on Wall Street, but he and his wife spent more than he made just to keep up appearances. And it seems like Harry and Meghan are doing the same. Their upkeep on the Olive Garden mansion alone, along with repairs, has to be massive. And let's not forget that their mortgage on the Olive Garden is over $200,000 per month. Their Olive Garden mansion alone requires a massive upkeep and repair budget, which is beyond imagination. In contrast, Megyn Kelly and her husband are allegedly renting an apartment at 71 Broadway in New York City, with rents ranging from $3,600 to $6,800 a month. It's hard to believe that despite similar bank account sizes, the lifestyles of the two couples are wildly different. Meghan and Harry's mortgage alone on the Olive Garden is a whopping $200,000 per month. Clearly Kelly could certainly afford to live a much more lavish life if she wanted to. She's known to be smart about money, and her financial prudence is commendable. It's incredible to think about the stark difference in the lifestyle choices of these two couples, given what we know about their actual wealth. Even royal commentator Andrew Pierce noted that they don't need a house with 9 bathrooms. They could easily live in a more modest home. But it seems like Harry and Meghan are trying to keep up with the Joneses, even though they're not even in the same league. During their interview with Oprah, Harry revealed that the only reason they signed the Netflix deal was that his family had cut him off financially. He needed to find a way to afford security for them. Harry even said that if it wasn't for the inheritance he received from his mother, they would not have been able to do this. It's like a page out of the Bonfire of the Vanities, with Meghan and Harry living in their own bubble of extravagance. They're spending more than they're earning just to keep up appearances, just like Sherman McCoy did in the book. They're going to blow through their money in no time. They're like a modern-day Marie Antoinette, living in their own little bubble, oblivious to the world around them. And when they come crawling back on their knees begging for money, I hope the royal family has a contingency plan in place. Because let's be honest, it's only a matter of time. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you found it informative and thought-provoking. If you want to continue the conversation or share your thoughts, please leave a comment down below. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more insightful content. See you in the next video.